Yeah, you can just feel the buzz of this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. The Red Wings take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Turns it aside with the glove. Frank Kuzov's to hang on to it to get a whistle.
You start to wear down a little bit. You need your goalie to help you out.
Still early on in this frame, James and Ray with you. So glad you could join us. The game is still scoreless. And now he tries to get it across to Truba. And that's turned aside. Scooped up along the wall by McKinnon. And nothing doing with the goaltender there.
That's really good strength by the goaltender as they quickly get over to the side of the net, right tucked up against the post to make the save.
Score! He gobbles up the rebound and tucks it home.
She does this quite a lot, man. She's got great speed, power in her legs that pulls her away from the pack, and then she makes the next play, which leads to the goal.
Detroit's come ready to play tonight with an early goal.
Can't be any better than that. They wanted to start the game quickly, get on the board fast if they could. It's a perfect start.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Stoner. You can't do that to the Stars.
Yeah, even if you think it's a clean hit, and I do, it doesn't matter. Somebody's coming after you.
Well, listen to this place. They expected it, and they got it.
Yeah, it wasn't if. It was going to be when this fight was going to happen. As always, the guys are up banging their sticks on the board. A little more energy from the visiting team as their guy won the decision.
You can see the shoulders just hanging a little bit lower here on the bench. Well, this crowd's still in a bit of a frenzy after what we just witnessed moments ago. Both teams lining up for the face-off. Rose wins it in the offensive zone. Big-time stop. Colorado's got the puck along the boards. Moves it to Rodriguez. Here we go.
Yeah, that's the star player that took that hit, James, and a teammate better step up for him here.
You know, the one thing I've learned about the history of sports, rivalries sell, case in point.
And whatever spills over from the last game or a game 5 games ago, you never know when it's going to spark. Not much to be said from the home team here. Their bench kind of quietly sits back down after their guy comes on the losing end of this bout.
Yeah, the air from this building seems to have just deflated in here. I think they found the tooth that was lost, and both teams now back inside the face-off circle. Oh, they couldn't connect on the play. Taken by Lehkonen. And offside, we'll get a reset here.
Hey, James, we got to get another look at that. He's pretty rattled here. Looks like he took a pretty big hit. Lehkonen's left the bench, and aided by one of the training staff, he's gone down the tunnel towards the locker room. Looks like it's some kind of head injury.
We'll see if we can try to get an update as soon as possible here as this game goes on. Detroit's won the draw. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Avs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Oh, they're going to go.
Yeah, he jumped in pretty quickly after his teammate got hurt. He wants to defend here.
They say hate is a strong word, but it sums up these two teams and their feelings, doesn't it?
If they don't hate each other, whatever's next door to hate, that's what they've got. This was very predictable. Always amazed at how much a fight takes out of a player for the rest of the day. As they get escorted to the penalty box, they've got to try and regroup so they can play again.
Even the officials look exhausted trying to get control of this one. The Avs win the draw. Colorado's got it in the offense.
Oh, man, James, that was big.
Blasted for the point. And that goes off course off a body. And he was ready for that one. Hard hit with a play.
Wow, did he ever finish him hard. And when he dropped, he also dropped his stick. Now he's got to collect himself. Looks like a yard sale out there.
Fires it. Scores. Oh, what a finish on his part.
Great hands, and you know that a player is confident when they can pull this move off in so tight. What a great play. And he finishes it by beating the goaltender. He's got such great agility with the puck, James. We see it right here where he dangles the defenseman right out of position. And now he's got a chance to score and does not miss.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. Detroit's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Let's it go! Huge stop by Francouz. Picked up along the wall by Trouba. Big time hit on the play.
Yeah, sending a message early there, James. He gets the body contact.
Hammers him.
Do up your chin strap. That is a solid hit.
Couldn't catch up to that pass. And a little body contact on that play. Grabbed along the board by Motzeff. Oh, that had some hot sauce on that hit. Takes a shot. Oh, tremendous reflexes with the glove by Francouz. Don't forget the team store, always accessible online 24/7. You can also check out the team store in the arena as well, open 7 days a week. Takes the puck. Oh, solid save by Francouz. Oh, and down he goes on the ice. Oh,
he thought there was room. Obviously, there was none.
Play blown dead. Let's get the call. And as cooler heads begin to prevail here, it looks like both guys will have a chance to maybe have some downtime to think about it in the box, Ray.
Well, they certainly got a couple of pokes in each here, and eventually the officials decided they weren't going to separate, so you throw them both in for a couple of minutes.
A little 4-on-4 hockey as both teams step inside the face-off circle.
Patience with the puck's a key in 4-on-4. You got more time. Don't give the puck away.
Colorado's got the puck in the defensive end. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. It's in front of the net. And a big-time save on a big-time shot. And now he moves it quickly to Rose. Couldn't make that one happen. Lettieri's into the offensive zone now on the attack.
Yeah, after the teammate got hurt, he jumped right in. He's going to make him try and pay a price.
We got ourselves a fight here. Well, there's a whole fight card, I guess, set to go here tonight.
You start scanning around when guys come on the ice to see who are the two most likely. When you're playing, you just hope that you're not one of them. At least I did. Now, I didn't do this very often, but I was always pretty happy to get to the safety of the penalty box and sit down.
Knight's the player you want in those one-on-one situations against the goalie, guys. His all-alone zone ability means he has the edge when he gets in by himself and usually finishes the play with the puck in the cage.
Taken along the wall by Knight. Pass out front, and that's intercepted. Moves it quickly over to Lemieux. There's a solid collision. Detroit's gained possession along the boards. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack.
Whoa!
Scores! They are on fire!
Yeah, and it's all different sources, too. Score a goal, make a change, get another one. Nothing seems to slow them down.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Red Wings now lead by 3. Detroit's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Big hit. I can hear it from here.
Yeah, that sounded like a car crash. What a huge hit.
From the place 99 made famous. Albert's got the puck near the back end. And that pass doesn't go. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Grabs the puck. Detroit's got it across the line. Couldn't make the connection on the play. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. Francouz is going to wait for a breather as he swallows up the puck.
Well, now everybody can get themselves back to their square one position. I mean, it was starting to look a little ragged in the defensive zone. It's a good play by the goaltender.
Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And he turns that one aside.
No rebound.
Oh, posted in for the goal!
Perfect shot. The goaltender's in position. Can't can't catch up to the puck, and it's off the pipe and in. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Now, coaches talk about getting to the front of the net, make it difficult on the goalie, take his eyes away. Man, he only can see the players' butts in front of him. He can't even see the puck.
Both teams readying here for the face-off. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Rose setting up against the wall. Colorado's grabbed a hold of the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Detroit's ready to go on the attack. To the low slot. Ruthless hit.
There is a straight line.
He scores his hat trick on the night.
What a great night for him. He's had some chances. He's capitalized 3 times now, and on the road it feels really good. Well, he was brought into the game here to provide some relief in goal. No relief provided there. He gets beat.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Detroit's clicking on all cylinders tonight. They've added to the lead, and this is a total rout. Colorado's won the draw in the neutral zone. Tries to get it to Severson. Oh, they probably want a redo on that. There's the whistle. We got an offside. The Red Wings win the draw here in the neutral zone. Detroit's got the puck behind the net. Turns it away. And he takes a shot. Stops him with a glove. Georgiev's on top of the puck, and that'll stop the play.
Pretty conservative play here, James, as he covers it up to kill the play.
Detroit's won the faceoff. That one's tipped. Again, the denial by the goaltender.
He shows off his focus and his athleticism, making 2. Well, James, you run around like that, you're going to have to pay the price eventually. And what that means is you're going to have to fight. Here he goes.
Good old-fashioned Donnybrook here.
It's amazing how the energy in the building can seep away when your guy doesn't do so well in the fight.
Yeah, you can hear a pin drop in this arena now. Upcoming face-off here, and this crowd still buzzing after what we saw just a few moments ago. Detroit's won the draw, and they'll go to work. And that's stopped by Georgiev. And he slides it quickly to O'Connor. Boom! Wow, what a hit. There's a jolt of energy they need. Right in front! Comes up with the stop. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this.
If you want to show us your accuracy, register now for our Shoot to Win contest, where one lucky fan will shoot a puck from center ice to try and win an exciting prize.
Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. Here we go. Lots of time left in this one, but certainly a lopsided affair to this point. Ray, what's your assessment of the game to this point?
The Avs are going to have to find a better way to play here. They have not had the puck very much. They're trailing, and both of those things are going to have to change.
Grabs it in his own end. Detroit's gained the breakaway. Stays with it for the save!
I thought the player really showed a nice deke, but the goalie has great patience. Doesn't overcommit and makes the save.
There's back-to-back saves.
Georgiev's played an excellent game. His save percentage has been really strong, as you might expect, but they just can't score at the other end.
Lots of time left in this period. 5-zip is where we sit. This thing has been a one-sided contest. Let's it go for the back end, and he denied that opportunity. Another stop by the goaltender. Oh,
man, did he steamroll over top of him there, Seaball.
Look out. That was a freight train on that one. Gets a glove on it to make the stop. Slides the puck to Mulligan. Big hit. Hammers a shot. Turns him away. Hammers it on net. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Answers it with an even better save. Georgiev's going to cover it up and get a whistle.
Even with the traffic starting to close in, he had to grab that when he did.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Red Wings all over them tonight. They lead at 5-0. Hammers it on net. Spectacular save on the play.
Trouba's efforts have to be towards creating offense. He gets stopped there, but I like the fact that he's back to doing what he's supposed to do. The fight is in the past, and he doesn't need to be doing that very often.
Oh, that'll make his teammates take notice on the bench after that hit. He scores! That's 3 on the night!
It doesn't matter where it is either. The hat trick is always an unbelievable feeling. They're so hard to come by.
Detroit's offense firing on all cylinders tonight. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, they're going to have to change the netting in that other goal. Man, they are firing the puck in there at will.
It's getting frayed. Takes it at center. Reaches out with a trapper and just gets enough of it to keep it out of the net. Oh, puts it off the iron. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Detroit's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, Trapper saved by Georgiev. Thornton's won a big draw in their own end. Loose puck battle along the boards. And the play's finally whistled dead by the officials who contend to the injured player.
He took a pretty solid jolt there, James. We're going to have to check in on him in a second. Thornton's not going to be able to stay in the game here. He's gone over the bench and into the tunnel where he's limping his way back to the locker room.
Let's see if we can try to get an update as soon as possible from the medical staff. Detroit's got it and they're on the attack. Locks it down in front. Big stop by the keeper.
He reacts late, but he makes a save through traffic.
The Red Wings win it. A howitzer denies him with the save. From center, they get into the attacking area. Here's a backhander. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Georgiev.
Yeah, he's a sharp save, James. Right in the middle of the ice, he makes the stop and pushes it away.
The Red Wings win the faceoff. And that's off a stick. Puck grab by Wilson. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
As you can imagine, James, lots of frustration down here on the benches. They take yet another penalty.
As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage on this power play.
And so they'll get their first power play of the evening. At the very least, you want to make sure you get pucks to the net, win some puck battles so you retrieve the...
Here's a chance, a 2-on-0. Scores! Oh, man, it is pad the stats night at one end of the ice, and I think the fans here, Ray, have about had enough.
Well, if you're not sure, just listen for the next 10 seconds. Man, they are all over the home club here. It's been a rotten night, and they're not going to be shy anymore about letting the players know what they think.
The Red Wings have been lighting the lamp all night, and they continue to do so here.
It doesn't always work like this, but they've had the puck the whole time, and they've scored the whole time. It has been a one-sided affair.
And a great read to turn that play aside. Scores! They did it again!
but they're also really confident. They got one, and you can see them smelling around the second. Now to score multiple goals shorthanded in the same game is pretty crazy.
The Red Wings widen the gap yet again here, Ray.
As an offensive player, when these nights happen, you can't get out there fast enough. You think each shift is going to bring you another goal.
Looking to set up offensively. Great save by the goaltender to stay with that tip.
Yeah, he's right in front of the puck, too, so there's really nowhere that puck's going to squeak through.
The Avalanche have gained possession off the wall. Grips it and whips it. It's in! A short-handed goal!
As soon as that puck turned over, man, they were off to the races. They looked like they wanted to score, even though they were down a man. Well, that was a noisy assist. Body contact, rattle the body, get the puck, create the play, and you're on the board. Yours is an assist, but this goal doesn't happen without your effort.
Detroit's offensive surge continues here in the second.
This is a tidal wave. They have swept right over top of them tonight. It's not even close.
Deep inside the defensive zone, trying to clear the puck. Puck hops onto the bench, and we got a stoppage in play. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. The Avs win the draw. Getting a little physical there with that collision. Shot! Makes the save! On the wraparound!
That's close, James. The goaltender ends up beating...
He scores! Another shorthanded mark. You don't see that often.
No, they're not a very passive group killing penalties, are they? That's a couple of times where they've just taken advantage of a mistake and raced up the ice. Well, that screen looked like it was just about perfect, didn't it? He doesn't even react as this puck goes by him.
Detroit's brought their offensive A-game here in this, and it's only the second.
I think that's probably the bad news for the other team. It's still the second period, as you mentioned. They've dominated this game start to finish.
And gets it in deep in the opposite corner. Off target! Wrap special! Colorado's got the puck along the wall. Levels them on the ice.
James, I love that hit because it was delivered fast and legally. He put his shoulder right through his chest.
Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. And they're off to the races. It's a 2-on-0 here. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Made that stop. Here's a blast. Oh, and another beauty stop right there.
Got some great goaltending there. Stop one, stop two. Both of them turned aside.
Well, the man advantage unit might welcome being back at even strength after giving up a short-handed goal in that power play.
They're not going to be too thrilled when they get a look at the film on that power play. Ineffective, and maybe more importantly, they give up the short-handed goal.
And that one stopped. Turns another aside.
Really good stop. After he made the first one, he's got to find the puck, and he's in position again.
Denies the shooter on that play.
Gorgiev's taken away all of the rebound possibilities by putting that puck in the corner.
Under siege, and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle.
Thornton's injury has kept him out of the game. I just got word, James, he's not coming back this evening.
Thanks for that, Ray. Let's see how the coach rolls with that now. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. The Avalanche have possession along the boards. Rocked again.
James, down here, it's pretty easy to see that this guy is being targeted. He's got to notice here. He's been hit so many times tonight.
Scores his second of the game.
Now, here's a little math for you, James. One's good, two's better. He finishes off this opportunity, and now it's a great night. Well, I can tell you he's jacked about this, James. I mean, he gets to tee it up, walk into it, and basically shoot it as hard as he can. The goalie's just coming out trying to cut the angle and hope it hits him. But it beats him clean, and it's in the net.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Fires it on net, and he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net. Hammers one from the point, turns it aside.
Well, I'm surprised Brannigan even caught up to this one. I thought he'd miss it, but the replay shows that puck is on and off the stick in a hurry.
Detroit's been in simple attack mode all night long. Would you not agree?
Yes, and the opponent has no answer. It's like they can't get up to speed to take any of the pace away.
There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment.
Don't forget, fans, if you're here with somebody celebrating a birthday tonight, go to our guest services booth, and you'll see their name up on our big screen before the end of the game.
Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. With play underway here in this third period, we take it down to ice level, and our own Ray Ferraro with his thoughts.
The Red Wings have played so well in the first 40 minutes. Now they get a chance to...
Scores! She had super strength behind that one-timer.
Once he sees the open player, he's going to zip that puck. His firm, crisp passes are easy to handle.
Detroit's taking a playbook out of the Ray Ferraro school of hockey here. Just be aggressive, goal after goal.
Man, when you score, go get another one. You've got the other team down, go get more. Because you make yourself feel better, you build your own confidence, and you put this thing on cruise control.
Ripson makes the save on the slapper.
She's got 2, looking for a third.
Can't make the connection on the pass. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Stoner's getting handed a game misconduct here. And they'll roll the power play unit right back out.
Every once in a while when you're on the power play, you fall asleep for just a moment and you give up a shorty. They're a real kick in the pants. They've done that tonight. Here's a chance to erase that shorthanded marker with another power play.
Along the half wall with the puck. Shot! Oh, comes up with a stop. Up along the wing. Good stand-up hit on the play. Puts it in deep. From behind the net. And that's off target as it hits a body. And it's a quick pass to Devil. Stick save, just got a piece of it with that one. Grabs the puck here at the blue line. And that goes off a body. Detroit's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. What an opportunity! He scores! That's the hat trick!
Now, what a great feeling to get 3 goals in a game. Doing it on the road is a real nice trick. They really moved the puck well on the odd man rush, and now they find the exposed player, and that puck is in the back of the net. That's perfectly played.
The Red Wings seem to be playing right to the final whistle here tonight, Ray.
Yeah, everybody's having fun. Everybody's getting points, and they are steamrolling their opponent.
Rose wins the draw. And no luck on that pass attempt. Grabs the puck at center. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. The Avs take possession in the defensive end. They fight for it along the boards. And he regains control of the puck. Gerard's taking it from his own end. Oh, that was violent.
James, right up the side of me, their bench just jumped up onto their feet. That is a big hit.
Moves into the slot. Oh, she gets leveled.
She plays a pretty abrasive game. She laid that hit on earlier, and she's been looking over both shoulders ever since, but you don't see it all the time.
The Red Wings move it ahead. And sends it just out of reach. All alone! Oh, he denies him! What a save!
He was locked in on that. The shooter prepares the puck, and the goaltender is right on top of it to make the save.
Good stand-up hit. Oh, looked like he had the corner, but he puts it off the side of the net. Hammers it on net. Picked up along the boards by Sider. And that goes off a player. With all traffic. He grabs the puck here inside his own end.
If you don't start the power play well, it seems to snowball on you. That's what's happened to them, and now they're spending most of it trying to get organized, shake away the booze, and get back into the offensive zone.
Jefferson's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Here he is, takes the shot. Made the stop on the play. Takes it to the front. Wow, another short-handed marker.
Well, they're not laying back at all. They want to kill the penalty, sure, but they've seen something they can take advantage of. Some guys just jolt energy into their team when they score. He's one of them. One of their offensive leaders, one of their emotional leaders. He's on the board, and the bench is pumped.
Detroit's only continued to extend the lead here in the third.
They haven't missed many chances. They've scored at will, and now we're coasting home.
And that pass goes off a stick. Wrist arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Albert's getting tossed with a game misconduct. The Avs with a 5-on-3, and they've got loads of time to work with here.
Too many times on a long 5-on-3, the power play becomes static. Get it to the middle at the very least. Shoot it and make the...
Scores! Well, who needs a power play when they're short-handed like this?
This has been amazing. What an effort short-handed by them as they've capitalized down a man a couple of times tonight. Well, he can really shoot the puck there, and that just blows by the goaltender. He didn't really have a chance.
The Red Wings could almost put this one in neutral here for the rest of this third period.
They've dominated much of this game, and the score is clearly reflective of that.
Detroit's won the draw. They take possession here in the open ice. The Red Wings move the puck in the defensive zone. Turned aside, puts it in, and it's a short-handed goal.
Oh, this is a really devastating strike to give up. You're on the power play, you think you're going to get a goal, and now all of a sudden, you've got to come up with another one just to erase that. That's about as lucky as you can get. You need some puck luck most of the time to win. There's a good chunk of it.
Detroit's having a lot of fun out there tonight, but Ray, I can imagine it's a different story on the other side of the bench.
Yeah, half the guys out here are having fun. The other half, this game can't end quick enough.
At center ice now, he grabs the puck. The Red Wings will play it from the defensive zone. And they get the puck out. Nasty hit on the play, but clean.
Yeah, James, it is, but you could see from about 15 feet away that she had the angle on him, and she wasn't going to let him off the hook.
Into the attacking end. With the backhand. Oh, and he gets a toe on that one to keep it out.
I like the way he tracks the puck there. He's got to find it, and then he gets his body right in front of it. That's a good save.
Oh, he got all of that with the blocker. What a stop by Georgiev. The Avs gain possession along the wall. And now it's grabbed by Landeskog. Great defensive effort with the stick. Here they come on the attack. Stays with it. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. What a hit against the wall. Takes the feed. Grabs the puck here in their own end. They gain the zone from the left side. Swing and a miss. Kind of lost control for us. Trying to gain a step. He's in the clear. And he elects to explore his options. Slides it quickly to Devil. Still keeps a hold of it. Slides the puck ahead to Severson. Cuts to the front. Denies him.
That's a good save here, James. I mean, he's got to read the play to get into position to make this stop. A difficult one from the slot.
Georgiev's on top of that for the whistle.
Pretty quickly on top of it to kill the play.
Severson's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Jefferson's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Made the stop on that play. Rips it on net. Snagged with the glove by Georgiev.
Quick reflexes. You make one, you make two stops before the puck is cleared away.
Knights ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. The Red Wings win the faceoff. Colorado's got it in their own zone. Detroit's got the puck. Oh, that goes off target.
I mean, he works into position to get this spot on the ice. It's a good scoring spot, but he misses the net. He's got to at least test the goalie.
Detroit's penalty killers get a hold of it. Down the right side and into the zone. Shot. They deliver again. Shorthanded with a goal.
The way they defend in the zone where they're so aggressive, the way they push the play up the ice, this is really remarkable play, shorthanded. Oh, yeah, James, that's a goal scorer's goal right there. You've got to have patience to make the move and hold the puck to the right time to deliver it inside the post.
Rose gets set for the face-off here as they will continue to play shorthanded. Detroit's got the puck against the wall. Too much congestion in front. Drives it to the crease. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Detroit's got the puck shorthanded. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Now a quick pass to Sider. Stops that one. Georgiev's going to hang on to that one for a whistle.
Quickly on top of that, James, he needed a cover there.
Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. Lemieux won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Georgiev's going to slow things down and up for the whistle.
Well, you got to kill the play eventually. That way everyone can get reorganized.
Jefferson's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Lets it rip. It's in. It goes off the post and into the net.
I've always thought they should be able to fix the goalpost so every puck that hits the post somehow ends up in the net.
Spoken like a true goal scorer.
What the heck with the goalies. They got enough equipment on. Now, the only way he's stopping this one is if it hits him. As soon as the shooter went to shoot it, the goaltender dropped into the butterfly. He's looking around that traffic, hoping he can find it.
Lemieux ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. A blast! Great save by Georgiev. Detroit's got a hold of it along the wall. Good hit. Play is called for offside. Jefferson's side still shorthanded here as they slide in for the faceoff. Colorado's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Here's a short pass to Dumba.
I'm sorry for stepping on your toes, James, but that was a huge hit as the play continues.
Unable to reach that one. The Red Wings move to the offensive zone. Sends it ahead to Taves. With authority again.
James, I'm almost feeling sorry for him here. He's been throttled so many times tonight.
Denied by the goaltender. Georgiev's on top of that one for a whistle.
A little bit of traffic starting to form around the net.
Lemieux ready to take the draw here on this power play. The Red Wings will go to work here in the offensive zone. Shuts them down. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. Quick pass to Landeskog. There's a hit, and he's trying to leave everything out there on the ice tonight. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Face off, and it's a 5-on-3 man advantage, but they don't have much time to work with it.
This 5-on-3 is critical, even though it's a short one. Get yourself set up and quickly get the puck to the net and move those defensemen around.
Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. It's a 2-on-0. Big time stop.
Nose to nose, the goalie comes out better on this chance.
They score! Another short-handed goal!
One is impressive. Multiple is just remarkable in the same game. He had enough time to wind up for the slapper, and he zips it past the goaltender on the stick side.
Detroit's all too aware there's no mercy rule in hockey. They continue to apply the pressure.
No, they're laying a beating on these guys now. It may be time to lay back just a bit.
Rose wins it in the neutral zone. And they'll go the other way with a great play by Mulligan. settles things down and gets control of it once again. With the stop. Quick feed to Rose. Cutting to the slot. And that banks off a stick. He got all of that one. Moves it over to Mulligan. Moves the puck across to Byram. Looking to break out here on the power play. Oh, what a big-time stop by Georgiev. Jefferson's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Detroit's won the draw. And that goes off the player in front. Severson's lugging the puck. Tremendous hit on the play, and that opens up some space. Oh, and he rocked him.
I've been hit like that. You look up, there's nowhere to go, and you've got to take the hit.
Let's see what the officials are calling.
Crucial PK coming up here, but they're not going to have the shorthanded goal scorer from earlier. He's sitting in the box now.
Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. And they'll get it out of the defensive end. And he slides it quickly to O'Connor. And now he moves it quickly to Mulligan. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Don't mind the idea, but it doesn't work. Now you got to chase.
Hammers the shot. Oh, did you? It's in! Another shorthanded goal!
James, I look over at the bench. The coach is kind of giggling a little bit. I mean, who expects to score shorthanded, let alone multiple times in the same game?
Unbelievable!
Oh, from behind the goal line, that thing's got an odor on it.
The Red Wings have really been strutting their offensive prowess. Have you been impressed tonight?
I really have. They can put it on cruise control now. A large lead here in the third period.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. Sider's got it in the defensive end. Puck slipped down the ice. Taken by Taves. Maintains possession. Dishes it to McCarr.
The Red Wings have protected the house tonight in front of the goaltender.
Scores! Not the special teams unit we expected to deliver.
No, this is a real turning point in the game here as the shorthanded group capitalizes, gets on the board.
The Red Wings have not stopped the firepower display tonight. You impressed down there?
It's like they're going downhill the whole game. Their opponent hasn't been able to keep up at any level tonight.
Rips it and rips it! They score! What a shot!
That's a great sound when it pings off the post and then you don't hear anything except you see the goal light. What a shot. You'd expect that. The team's leading goal scorer finishes another one.
The Red Wings have been enjoying pad the stat night here. It's been going all night long here, even in the third.
They came to play tonight. They have not let their opponent breathe, and it has been a dominating performance.
She scores and make it number 3 for the hat trick.
Well, she had great legs from early in the game. She was skating well. She get around the front of the net for her first, and now has piled on what has become a hat trick.
The Red Wings have really opened it up here in the third period. Impressive offensive performance.
It's coming from everybody. They've kept their foot on the gas. It's been a relentless offensive attack.
Devils moving the puck through his own zone. It's a 2-on-1 rush.
Wow.
Scores the pinball-type goal.
That would be a perfectly placed shot. It hits the inside of the goalpost and into the net. Well, that's about how you draw that up. I mean, you get an odd man break. You try to expose the defensive team. They scramble and you finish. Perfectly done.
Jefferson's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck off the draw. Devils stick handling in his own zone. Gets it out of his own end. The puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Played big in the moment there. And he puts that one aside with ease.
Shooters like to score bar down. Goalies love this. Glove save. Thank you very much.
Textbook stop by Georgiev. We got a penalty coming up here. Tremendous bone-crushing hit.
That hurts here. You can hear it clean down on the ice. That was a solid, devastating hit.
Power play expires, and they got to be left shaking their heads as they fail to convert and serve up a shorthanded goal. Another chance here on the man advantage.
They've tried to jam things around the front of the net, James. I think they've got to go back to the point, open up some space, and shoot the puck from there.
That's a textbook save by Georgiev. Moves it to Makar. And a good solid hit on that play. Big hit!
Wow, James, sometimes you think you can get through a lane, but the lane is closed. That's a dead end.
Rose slides into the face-off dot, and they'll continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Red Wings take possession off the face-off. Blocked in traffic. On the attack along the boards. Oh, what a save by Georgiev. There's another consecutive save. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Another face-off looming here on this power play. Detroit's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, how did that stay out? What a save by Georgiev.
Sorry, James, that sounded big. I have to tell you, that was a large hit.
Quick pass across to Backman. Here's a chance. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. He says, let's get physical on that play. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for in that? Thesaurus.
Oh, you got it.
Truculent?
Yeah, I know you were ready to fire that up. That is a big hit. And I knew you were digging for that one.
The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. Denies him on the slapper. Here he is on the rebound. Denies him again.
After the first stop, he's in good position to make a second. You put this kind of pressure on, eventually they can't chase you anymore. Now he's got room to carry the puck.
Oh, he got absolutely walloped on that one.
Did he ever? I mean, he didn't have his head up, and the player ran right over top of him.
Oh, a whole lot of truculence with that.
That hit was delivered with intent. That's not to rub somebody out of the play. That's to send a message.
Stayed by the goaltender who stayed with it on the redirect. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Detroit's got it in the defensive zone. Trying to clear, and there's the save. Georgiev's going to smother it to get a whistle.
Can get dangerous if nobody's in control of the puck.
Detroit's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Great save! Steps into all of that. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Winds up from the point, and he gets in front of the slot shot to make the save. Tees it up from the blue line, and that shot gets caught in traffic. He scores!
Well, there's 20 for him, James. That's a good milestone to step across. From the goalie's perspective, there's so much traffic they can't see, so he just drops into the butterfly, hopes he's in the right position. But that puck sees some air, and it beats him clean.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Colorado's got a hold of the puck now. Tremendous hit against the wall.
You think there's a sliver of room there, James? There's none, and he got corked.
Here comes the goaltender to play the puck outside the crease. The Red Wings gain the zone. Takes a shot. Too much traffic in the lane. Off the post and into the back of the net.
Just a quarter of an inch keeps that puck out. If it hits the post more directly, it stays out. As you're a shooter, that's a great sound. The goalie's not going to catch up to that, is he? That slapper went right past him.
Detroit's all smiles on the bench next to you, aren't they?
Yeah, they're having lots of fun. Not so much on the other side where this night has been a nightmare.
Sends it over to Rose. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Laying the body. Puck scooped up by Moltsev. Hammers him.
James, I hear that over here, the crunch of the pad. That's a big hit.
Still misplaying?
No.
He scores! And he is having a night tonight.
Sometimes the puck just follows you around and you can't score. Tonight, every time it lands on the stick, it's in the back of the net. What a great night. Let's not forget where this play's all created. It's with the strength and the power. Carrying the puck, taking the abuse, trying to get shoved off the puck, and then making the play. Unbelievable performance.
The Red Wings win the draw here in the neutral zone. Huge steal at his own end. And the shutout streak will continue with just seconds away from adding yet another goose egg. The final horn sounds and it's time to soak it all in. Kane's performance is one that every single one of these fans won't soon be forgetting.
It's such a rarity to score more than 3 goals in a game. He had his chances, and it seemed like he buried every one.
Well, that puts a bow on the night here this evening from all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. See ya.